Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yolan-Monique, and I am here to do my Boxycharm unboxing. I've already looked inside and I saw that I didn't get a lot of makeup items, so I went on and did like a base look, and then the other items that I do have in the makeup I'm going to apply so we can see how it looks on deeper skin. So this month's theme is the Oasis, and I think that it's a pretty cute card. In case you're wondering, I have the box number 60, so the fact that there are 60 variations for the month of June is kind of crazy. I'm going to keep this up here so I can at least go over the things that are in it. So first thing on the top of the box is the Paddington brushes. I've seen a lot of other people get these in like previous months, so I was a little shocked when I got it for this month. So both of these brushes, both brushes combined, are a total of $90. It's supposed to be a powder and contour brush. I did not use them for today. I always like to wash my brushes before I apply them to my face, but they feel okay, but I've never paid $90 for two brushes. So I am curious to let you know. They say that this is, I'm assuming that this is supposed to be the powder brush, and this looks very, very, very similar to what I use kind of like for my Real Techniques. It's what I use for my blush. So I don't see how this could be a powder. I would probably use it as a blush, maybe a highlighter, but yeah. Interesting shape. I could definitely see you possibly using this as a contour because it's stiff enough and firm enough. This is too soft to be used as a contour. But I'm curious, do you think two brushes are worth $90? But again, those are the Paddington Beauty brushes, and they're $90. I've never paid $90 for a brush, but I guess that's why I have a subscription box. Next on my Boxycharm Premium, which is right here that you can see on the top, is the Living Proof Restore Repair Leave-In, which is strengthen and transforming, and it's for dry damaged hair. Now I don't have dry or damaged hair, but it's a leave-in, so I figured if it's for dry hair, it's just going to add more moisture to my hair. So I'm definitely going to give it a try and see. The descriptions are kind of like what when I read them, but basically this one is a corrective leave-in conditioner that's, like I said, for dry hair, and this is $30. MSRP is $30. It does have a foam pump, not foam, it does have a pump, and it is creamy, and I can't believe I just wasted that much. It does say the instructions say 1 to 2 pumps to damp hair. I've got thick hair, so it's going to be 4, 5, 6 pumps for me, but I'm curious to see how this does for my hair. So the next thing in the box is the Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol Sleeping Mask, and I love the Glow Recipes formula. I have 2 other products of theirs that I've gotten in Boxycharm and Boxy Pop-Up, so I'm really glad that I got this. I did smell this. No, it does not smell like avocados. I just thought it would, but it doesn't. And you can see how it's almost full. I love that protective film, but when you pop that off, I mean, you can see it's almost completely full. There's probably like half an inch till the top. I definitely will give this a try. I have a few other sleep masks that I've gotten in Boxycharm's boxes in the past, and I've never really used them because I've got a lot of masks that I keep getting, and you're gonna see a theme with the mask. But yeah, I'm really happy about Glow Recipe, and this is $49. So literally this alone is more than the cost of the box, and I feel like this is a really good brand. I know Living Proof is a good brand. It's just a lot of their products I don't feel were made for my hair type, but we will see. This is generally effective, and it has PHA exfoliants and a encapsulated retinol, so you can use it either as a wash off flash mask or an overnight deep sleeping mask. I have the other sleep mask, but I think it's from someone else, and I end up waking up and it's all over my pillow. So we will see if I use it as a sleep mask. The next thing in here is from Nars. This was my choice. I chose the Nars Lipstick. I got one in a few boxes back. I liked it. I just felt like the shade was more geared towards the fall. So I was looking forward to seeing what they got me this month. And the title of mine, or the shade, is You're No Good. And their lipsticks for this formula particularly is a soft matte, so it doesn't crease your lips, and it lasts pretty long. It does transfer. I don't care what anybody says. The other one was a slight transfer, but let's see. Power Matte Lip Pigment. It is the ultimate. They have a highly pigmented complex fluid, lightweight, applies like ink to your lips, and this is $26. And so like I said, mine is You're No Good, and here is what it looks like. It dries to a nice matte, and so the eye look is kind of be based off of this. So let's go ahead and put this on now since we have this. I do normally use a lip liner because I'm like, this is a little strong. So when I use a lip liner, it will definitely tone it down, and I'll do that after this dries. But I like the formula. I just wish I would let you choose the lip shade, because this is a little strong for me, but I tried to get something that would kind of match the eye look when I was doing my look for this. I love Nars' packaging. I gotta tell you, Nars' packaging is on point. So a second makeup item. So then we have the Too Faced Cocoa Contour, and this is $44, and they say that it is the easiest contour palette you'll ever experience. Buildable matte formula infused with your skin loving cocoa complex, blends beautifully for a diffused subtle contour, so natural and effortless. So this was not meant to be in your face contour and highlight. This is supposed to be very light and subtle, and I will tell you, the packaging is absolutely gorgeous, and the back is a mirror, so if you're like showing it, you can be like, oh, look at me. Has the same little heart opener, and it does have a mirror. It's a decent sized mirror. Does smell like cocoa. These two shades for the contour I could definitely work with. This one is way too light. It's almost ashy. This is supposed to be the deep highlight. It looks ashy on my skin. So I'm going to do all three highlights just so you can see it. So here are the three highlights. So this one is the deep, and then it goes medium and then light. So I don't see how those are highlights. Just don't get it. But then I'll show you their contour. So I did them 3 times. So you can see that this is the deep. So I dipped into it 3 times, and that's the deep. And you can see it's slightly dark. You know, it's not going to be a very deep contour. Here's the medium, and here's the light. Medium and light look ashy on my skin. So this was definitely built or made for more of those who are of a lighter skin tone than us deeper skin babes. And so yeah, well, after I show you the last product, then I will show you how I would use this on my face and see how deep or how many times we can build this up to work for my skin. And then the last thing in here is from Grace and Stella. It's a face mask set. There are 6 of these. This is $25. It's collagen infused, so it's supposed to strengthen your skin and help with wrinkles, fight free radicals and pollution due to everyday life. And there are 6 of these. So they're gel. This is my second time recording this, so I kind of got it down. It is still hard to open this. I will tell you that as I was looking at them and squeezing it, I punched a hole in the inside of the package. So you definitely have to, I was just squeezing this and I was like, oh, that's interesting texture. And then I saw it had a hole. You can see the liquid in it. I don't know if you can see it moving inside the pack. So I did look up some of the ingredients, and they're not all natural, some of them, and then the ones that are really good are closer to the end of the list, which means that it's not as concentrated. But science is out on whether these things really work for you. So I'm curious. I'll definitely give it a try. I've got a ton of other masks. I don't like the fact that they gave me a sleep mask and then they turned around and gave me a gel mask. I feel like there could have been something else that they could have given me in its place. I still would have preferred the sleep mask over these face masks. I guess when I'm trying to close the package, when me and my sisters hang out, I'll just pull out this box and be like, hey, we're all gonna put on a mask. That was the last item for this premium box, and the total price for all of my items were $264. I feel like the Baddington brushes, which were $90, kind of jumped that price way up high. So let's go with this Too Faced. I'm going to grab my contour brush and my highlighter brush. So let's try the highlighter first because I'm curious to see how this deep highlighter. Now remember, it says it's a natural highlight, which means don't expect a lot. So you can see it's tinted my brush kind of orange. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't see anything. So yeah, their definition of a highlighter is, for deep skin, is a joke. Let me try a less fluffy brush and a more concentrated so we can see. So this is smaller, so it's more concentrated. So you can see, look how orange that is. Okay, so. No, that's not a highlighter. No. Too Faced, me and you need to have a conversation about highlighters, because I have a few of your highlighters and this is not a highlighter. Yeah, I don't think that this was dark skin, brown girl, melanin, however you want to, whatever terminology you want to use, this was not it. It's literally just, I mean, my lipstick, which was the Milk lipstick, has more highlight than this. And it's not shimmery. I know it's not shimmery at all. This is going to be Ash City. So right here, you see, that is if I use the medium. That looks ashy. So I could use it as a corrector possibly, but definitely not as a highlighter. No, this I'm I'm very disappointed in. So we're gonna try the contour, and I'm going to use a more denser brush than the one I would normally use. So I'll put this back, and I'm gonna use, let's try this. It's pointy, so it's pointy, so it's gonna be able to really get into it. So you can see a little bit of it. So the deep contour, yes, it is buildable. Very, I mean, they were not kidding when they said natural. It's like almost not there. I put a little too much, but let's blend that out. I'm really like going to town in this thing to get some. The contour is probably the only thing that's viable, in my opinion. So that's the deep. You can definitely build that up. I'm curious to see how the medium built up. So it's white. It's ashy. I mean, it looks, you can see it. I mean, I can literally see it. I'm going to try to diffuse this a little bit. I guess if I have I'll see if I have a friend who is lighter than me who could possibly use this. But it's kind of, when you use it, it does get kind of ashy. The highlighters, the medium highlighter does get kind of ashy. Literally the only thing that I could possibly use would be the deep contour. Everything else is not viable for someone who is my skin tone. No. So yeah, so that's my Boxycharm Premium unboxing. I'm so sorry that it ended on a wah. But I'd rather be upfront and honest with you guys. I love the packaging. I have a lot of things from the brand. Their eyeshadows are generally, I love their eyeshadows, but I gotta tell you, I'm disappointed in this. I'll definitely see if I have a friend who is medium skin tone or lighter who would want this. I mean, I think they'll love the packaging. I think that if they're in the right shade range, if you're definitely light, fair to medium, you'll definitely be able to use all the shades in here. The contour, the highlights are not highlights. Let's just call it what it is. They're just setting powders would be a good description for them. You know, like an orange setting powder, a yellow setting powder. But they're definitely not highlighters. I have highlighters, and I'm an oily skin girl, so I know what a highlight looks like. Other than that, I'm just like, I'm kind of disappointed in this box. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, I'm trying to end this on a positive note. I really am trying. Guys, I seriously don't know what to say other than the fact that I'm hoping next month's box is going to be blow me out the water, and I'm looking forward to trying my Luxe box, because that came in just a few minutes ago, and I'll do an unboxing for that one. So hope that you have everything that you need during this time. May God be with you and your family, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye.